we are live. I will always love you the way I do. What?
Oh my God, it just gets better.
Yeah.
Every time I do it.
Are you delighted? Are you just thrilled with your life that you get to spend so much time with me now that we do have a podcast?
I wake up in the morning, I'm like, do you know what? People have killed me in my position.
Yeah.
Come here. You're looking very well tonight.
Wait a minute now.
Oh.
Welcome
to episode 9
of Organised Chaos.
Is that your new thing?
I'm going to make that into a jingle. I'm going to get the guitar out now next week and I'm going to absolutely bait every string off it.
That's actually something we need to do.
What?
Give
a live acoustic?
Oh yeah. Live, plugged.
Bicky unplugged.
Bicky unplugged.
You can be a back dance, you can be all just like clicks in the background.
I wish I could plug you out.
Yeah. Energizer bunny.
No, we need to do a jingle.
I know, yeah. I feel like we could record. What are you looking at?
No,
so you were scaring me. What's behind me?
No, I didn't even try to scare you today.
Sorry.
I scared you.
I feel like we could definitely do a jingle.
Yeah, ourselves.
If we ever got a fucking minute.
Too busy.
Too busy.
Terrible busy.
Terrible busy. No, I feel like that's something we could work on now.
A jingle?
Yeah. Just like a little 2-liner.
2
or 3-liner. Like, it can't be more than what? 12 seconds.
And come here, what kind of melody would you go for? Would you
go
something
for upbeat. Definitely upbeat.
Like what?
I feel like we'll start talking in the podcast, so it'll be the usual welcome to blah, blah, blah. 12-second jingle, then we're straight into the thick of it. Hard pressing issues, current affairs, tackling all the world's problems.
Yeah.
Because that's what this podcast is all about. I can't even speak.
No.
That's what we say.
Come here, give us a melody off the top of your head and we'll go with it.
Do, 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 do.
Right, so what words are you going to put?
I don't know. Like, I told you we have to fucking work on it. Don't put me on the spot and try to put up lyrics.
24 episodes for that.
Yeah. Well, 24 episodes now.
I think we should do something like original, like, you know, something really just us, like.
Just like
do the jingle again. You need to record that. You forget.
Do 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 do. That's definitely something. What is that song?
From the sky fall down like confetti, like something just a ridge.
This podcast feels different already.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell the people why?
We've lost our producer.
We're self-produced this podcast.
Do you know why?
So this is definitely going to be the best one.
The best one, yeah. No, he talked too much last time, didn't he?
He talked an awful lot.
Mr. Producer just.
I was going to say that because I thought he was going to be here. For this one, and I do like the last one he brought up some current affairs that we weren't aware of, which I like because we get to look at that for the first time together, but we should read them. He went off on tangent for about 3 minutes reading out articles. I was like, no, I feel like that should be us, you know.
You're like, this is my fucking show, bitch.
I feel like we should be reading that. Can you imagine me like reading something really like dramatic? I'd be like, what? I'd be all shock horror.
No.
But this does feel different because he's not here.
He got too big for his boots and we got the boo.
Yeah, got the boot.
No, we know what we're at here now.
Swipe all this equipment as well out that gap.
No, let's be honest. We'd be nothing without Mr. Producer.
Oh, honest to God, this won't even. This is just sit in the archives forever.
Probably
will. Never be uploaded. Sure, I don't know how to upload it to you.
Oh, I have a fair idea.
You do. I'd say.
You do. I
have a fair idea.
But yeah, no, I like it without him.
Yeah, it's nice and peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah. But do you know what?
This feels real natural because normally it's just us chatting.
Just natural. Episode 9 though, where it's really gonna show off the fact that we actually have nothing to talk about. No, literally. He sends us the prompts.
I was thinking that. I was like, what the fuck are we going to talk about? Especially if we hit a lull. Normally he'd be like, right, I'll send you a few bits there and you can talk about them. Do you know what I can envisage happening?
What?
Like, the sound won't come through or something. You'll be looking at me, but your mic will be over that way. And there'll be nobody here to tell us, no, talk into your mic.
No, lads, we'll be 4 hours in and be like, oh, shite, shower.
No, I think this is going to be the quickest one.
Do you?
Like, I'm ready to wrap it up. No pressure there of him being like, no, keep going.
Do you have any bits for us? How was your week so far?
It's been a short week since our last one, sure. So nothing nothing wild or wonderful to report.
Nothing strange or exciting.
Nothing strange or exciting. What day are we today? Yeah, nothing strange or exciting. What about yourself?
No, nothing amazingly strange, but something we didn't touch on the last time. And someone actually said it to me the other day about how much they howled about you getting the welly stole off your feet at Oxygen a few years ago.
Did we not touch that? Did I say that?
We touched on that, but we didn't touch on the fact that Electric Picnic's cancelled.
Yeah. So I'm very confused.
I actually owe you money for glamping.
Yeah, I haven't paid that off yet.
Oh.
I haven't got a few people.
Yeah.
I feel like we should do it anyways.
Oh God, yeah.
That's our own personal business. Don't need to talk about that on the podcast. No, but I'm very confused about Electric Picnic. So obviously,
It's gone.
we all seen the statement they put out.
Which was?
You know, very disappointed that Laois County Council have decided not to grant planning permission.
Yeah.
And, you know, the entertainment industry has suffered, like, you know, it's a fairly lengthy statement. I know you actually sent it to you, but I don't think you read it. You just asked me to surmise it for you.
Yeah.
No. But basically it said, like, it's as if Electric Picnic still haven't come out and said it's not going ahead.
Right, okay.
They haven't said that yet. What they said in their statement was they're calling on government, they're calling on blah, blah, blah.
For the arts industry.
Yeah, come out for the arts industry and allow a phased return to live events from the 15th of August and a fully fledged return from the 1st of September. Because when they released that statement, which was roughly a week ago, it's 7 weeks until their supposed
date, which is the end of September.
End of September, 24,
usually the end
26.
of August, start of September, so they pushed it out.
They pushed it back by 3 weeks, which they had done months ago. And, you know, it was obviously, if nothing seemed to be going ahead or whatever, but then Laois County Council. But I think, like, that's why they're calling on government. Laois County Council is separate from government legislation or government guidelines as such. You know?
And do government guidelines say it can't go ahead still as well?
No, they haven't. I haven't heard anyways. Leo or Mihal or anything coming out and saying anything about it. And Electric Picnic definitely haven't, because obviously I'd be keeping an eye. They haven't come out and said we're really disappointed not to be going ahead. They've just come out to say we're disappointed that Laois County Council haven't granted permission, and they're calling on government to have a planned phased reopening from the middle of this month and then a fully fledged reopening from the 1st of September, which if that happened, it would be probably going ahead.
Yeah.
So I'm still like,
and they were
I feel like they are keeping us kind of.
Oh, I feel like it was a no. I feel like it was a no already.
Yeah, no, it was, but like I feel like maybe Electric should just come out and put people out of their misery. You know?
Did they not though?
No, in that statement it's just said we're really disappointed by Laois County Council's decision, but like it was very grey and they're calling on the government to go from the 1st of September.
Right.
So if that happened, it would go ahead, you know? So I still feel like it's a little bit grey.
I read a statement that said they were disappointed with the decision for Laois County Council to decline.
Yeah, planning permission.
As in, that means it's a no.
Yeah, but
there was government and county council to decline the fact that they were willing to have all crew, all members that are attending,
all patrons.
Oh yeah, everyone fully vaccinated,
all performers.
Yeah.
They would have a online kind of health tracker for contact trace and obviously blah blah blah.
And they were still declined. So like that for me is like they're pulling out all the stops, trying to do everything they can do, and they're still being told
the government
no.
still haven't come out and say, like, it was only Laois County Council that said.
Right.
They didn't say anything. They just refused planning permission.
Yeah.
The government haven't come out and said no, 60 or 70,000 person, blah blah blah. But like it's like you can go up the north and go to the festival. You can get the ferry across
Scotland.
Yeah. So very disappointing for all the people in the arts and entertainment industry.
Very disappointing for us not getting a good weekend away.
No, and people are like, sure, just next year. Yeah, but I want it this year and next year.
Yeah, like I'm getting old.
You are.
I'm tipping on.
You're tipping on. Oh, I feel like something we go to now. Well into our
hundreds.
Yeah.
What do we miss most about festivals?
Just the crack. Like honestly, just the crack.
Yeah.
That Friday morning feeling when you wake up and you're like, right, let's go and hit the road early.
Yes.
Pack up the bags.
That's my favourite day as well. The first day I always go hell for lead.
We all do. Then second day is just miserable.
Yeah.
And then Sunday you're coming too. A bit.
Yeah.
But no, Friday and Friday night are always obviously the best. But not even festivals, just in general, like going to anything that is going to be thousands of people at, you know.
Oh, I specifically miss a festival.
Of course, yeah, but
and I think the best part of it is like just doing random shit that you never do, like just getting up, putting the wellies on, like having your shower, putting the wellies on,
kicking on for a pad thai at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Absolutely,
that's a bit you, isn't
cans,
it?
Yeah,
Skull and Bulmer's.
Don't even like pad thai, but I have it at AP. Yeah.
Whatever's on the menu you're having.
And
there's no like that. There's no. It's like Vegas. There's no time.
No time. Yeah.
No. Doesn't matter what time it is.
No.
Well, it does now if you're looking for food because they close. But
devastating.
no, we'll get back there now. Please God, this year. I'm optimistic. I'm not really optimistic, but
no.
I'd like to be on the. You know, I'd like to. I'm just one of these never say never.
Never say
you
never.
You know what I mean? But like say never this time.
If they say there's 500 people allowed, you'd be like, I have to be one of them.
I will be one of them. But I'm keeping the weekend anyways off.
Come here. Do you want to make the announcement or will I?
What's the announcement?
About our merch coming out.
Do we have merch coming out, do we?
Yeah.
First I heard.
Organised chaos merch.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I die.
Crotchless chaps and nipple
Yes,
tasts.
I'm here for it.
And nipple
I take back
tassels.
what I said. I want it.
I want it. Give it to me.
I'll actually model it for the Insta page.
What colour scheme are we going?
Nude.
Nude.
Nude and neutrals.
So you're just going to be like one big nude willy.
Nude blob. Where do you get these? Like, where does this just come to you when you're like, tell the people there now what are you?
You know, you're talking and I'm thinking. You're talking and I'm like, what am I going to say?
Well, you've any other news for us now about your week, or that's what you wanted to touch on? Electric picnic.
Electric picnic was the only thing because we didn't get to say it last week, but you know, it's weighing heavy on my heart.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, better send me that dash now.
Send me that dash. If you don't send me that dash, I'm never speaking to you again.
Oh, well, the dash, for people that don't know, is for Pink Moon, which is the glamping.
Yeah.
Which is it's still the dregs, but it's kind of fancy dregs.
It's fancy dregs.
Yeah.
Like, they're still Portaloos, but like they're kind of clean.
They're half decent. Although I have to say, credit where credit is due, the Portaloos at the back of the main stage in Electric Picnic, like those, they'd be like they're very regularly cleaned.
Oh, they are every hour.
I specifically remember, obviously not last year, but the last time we went, which would be in 2019, I just thought the cleanliness was phenomenal. Just in general of the whole area, people picking up
Pink
rubbish.
Moon?
No, Pink
general.
Moon, main arena, as in the cleanliness and like litter control, and toilets and just general surroundings.
Second to none.
I thought it was very, very good. I specifically remember that.
Yeah.
And I want to pass on my congratulations and thanks to all the organisers of Electric Picnic. To the team.
Come here, is anyone in college this week? Any superstar celebs?
No, I didn't look up that. Now I do have a few bits. Do you want to go? Actually, no. Do you know what? We'll go with mine first because
are they long and boring?
Well, I know what you're going to think, but I don't care what you think because I like them.
What?
We'll finish with you because you probably have a few of this, that, and these and those, and you have a few funny, quick-witted would you rathers. And I enjoy them, and we know that people enjoy them because they get a few lols. Me, on the other hand, I like a real thought-provoking. You know?
Yeah, no, I enjoy them too.
Just get content up, you know.
Yeah.
I've left it to you now. You'd all just be like, Dick or Willie next. Ears or nose next. Cheerios or cornflakes next. Like you just
mindless.
Mindless
bullshit.
Just But like you need an even mix of both, I think.
Balance necessary.
So I read these earlier on. Now I didn't, if you know what I mean. I read them, copy and pasted them in. Some of them I read, I knew my answer kind of straight away, but I haven't thought about any of them.
Okay.
But I think I read some of them. I was like, oh, Evelyn's A and I'm B. Like we differ on certain ones. I think we're going to differ on certain ones, but I think we'll be the same on some as well. Some of them are small ones, quick ones. Some will be a little bit longer. So they're would you rathers for anyone that hasn't.
Oh, okay.
Hasn't guessed something that we've never done on the podcast before.
No one's ever touched on them.
No one has never ever touched on a would you rather. But here we are. So would you rather be stronger than average or smarter than average?
Smarter.
Yeah, I would agree. Why?
Yeah. Like stronger than average.
Like what's that good for? Yeah. Well, you can lift heavy. That's my thought process as well.
You're just not going to have to ask for help if you have to move the couch. Like
exactly. I'm like, how often do you move a couch?
How
often do you move a bed?
No. Like anything I move, I'm strong enough to move.
If you're smart, you'll find a way anyways. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, exactly.
So
if you're smarter than average, but then again, being smarter than average could be like, you know, you're surrounded by absolute dipshits.
Oh yeah, the whole time, yeah.
I feel like that's me though. All the time. Who's me though?
Me though. So would you rather that's our answer to that one anyways.
Smarter.
We're the same.
Yeah.
So
concur.
1-1.
Yeah.
I know it's not a competition. I know it is though. Life is competition. Would you rather be the richest person in the world? Sorry, this leads me to my next one. Or the smartest person in the world?
Probably the richest.
I'm the opposite. Right. This is where I thought we'd be different. Opposite. Because my thought process behind it is if you're the smartest person in the world,
you'll make money.
You're going to make money. Obviously, you can't be the richest person in the world because you've chosen not, but you'll be the second richest person in the world. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so I definitely still say the smartest person in the world because, like, if you're the smartest person in the world,
although
a lot of smart people are dead broke, you know,
dead broke. Sometimes you can be too smart for your own good.
Of course,
like
sometimes you can be more than often you can be too rich for your own good as well, though. Probably more so than being too smart. Get me?
Probably more so, yeah.
Like
but
if you're too rich, you do some stupid ass shit.
If you're too rich for your own good, like I feel like you could just pay for like, you know, all the education you could possibly need to train your brain into being fairly clever. No, I know if you're dumb shit, you're dumb shit.
Yeah, like, I think money can't buy intelligence, no matter how much fucking money you have.
Yeah.
But
You can buy a hell of a lot of other good bits though.
yeah. But that's why I still think if you're smartest in the world, you might not be first, second, third.
If you literally won the lotto right now, what would be the first like ridiculous purchase you'd make?
I thought you were going to say what was the first thing I do, and we're also opposites on that. The first ridiculous.
What's the first thing you'd do? Life insurance?
I'd be all financial planner. No, like, because like I'd get to that. The first thing I would do would be like, right, I need to like fucking income protection, life insurance, sort all that shit, get a financial planner, like have it, you know, work smarter, not harder, you know, kind of way.
Yeah.
But my first ridiculous purchase.
Yeah, your first ridiculous.
You know me, I probably wouldn't have one.
No, you'd have to.
I know, I probably would. But like to me, property wouldn't be a ridiculous purchase. Like a nice fancy car wouldn't be a ridiculous purchase.
No, they're normal things that you could attain not being rich.
Yeah. What would you buy if you won the lotto?
I'd buy a zoo.
I was going to say, just see, you know that ad on TV when you put a water, I mean, it's like, I won the lotto, but you have to remember where your morals are. And then the fucking water slide is going down the apartments. Did you see that one, the National Lottery? It's gas. I don't know. I'd probably buy like some local fucking down and out business or something and just like give a lot of people a job. I don't know. I've honestly no idea. You buy a zoo. Where, like,
I'd buy a zoo, yeah.
But like, where are you going to buy a zoo?
In America.
Oh, sorry, not in Ireland. Sorry, we're talking Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. Maybe in like China or something either.
I honestly could see you being like the next Tiger King.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
He was awful me into animals though.
And do you know what?
What?
You'd be my Carol Baskin. Killed a husband, whacked him. Yeah, you'd be Carol Baskin. You'd be like, hey, all my cool cats and kittens.
Like, that is a throwback. That's a COVID throwback, isn't it?
Oh, Tiger King. Like
I'm going to take
15
this
years ago.
It's annoying me.
Have you watched Tiger King?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Lockdown 1.0.
Like, do you think there's anyone that hasn't watched Tiger King? If you haven't, lads, like, I'd recommend it.
Oh, it's definitely worth a watch. Yes, and I definitely think there's people that haven't watched it.
There is people that haven't watched it.
Oh, plenty.
Like, I feel like that and The Last Dance were two things that everyone had to watch.
Just love.
I love Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Love him. He's a bit of me.
He is.
Yeah, crazy
passion. Learned
Full
a lot
of crazed
as well.
passion.
Him going the fucking baseball and all. Couldn't keep up.
But I would be like
documentaries.
I'd be like the Tiger King.
Yeah.
But you know what? I always said I'd love like a whale sanctuary, but they're illegal now. You can't have whales in captive. But
what's
like
that thing you maybe watch ages ago with the orca?
Oh, Blackfish.
No,
is it called Blackfish?
Blackfish? Yeah, it's called Blackfish, isn't it?
Definitely is. Till I come. Do, do, do.
Till I come.
Do, 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 do,
Till I come.
Do, do, do. Yeah.
But that'll be your.
His name is Tillicum, and he killed people. Like I feel like he was misunderstood.
Yeah.
Like to think that he was kept captive in a small little tank for so long that he went demented.
Oh.
Poor little chicken.
Like very sad.
Yeah. Shamu's still tipping about though, I think.
Who?
Shamu.
Shamu who?
Shahu.
So that's what
I would buy. Yeah, I'd buy a zoo. I'd love. Yeah, anything.
I don't know what I'd buy. What outrageous purchase I'd make. It probably won't be outrageous, to be honest.
Theme park.
I don't have that wild of imagination. That's where I lack.
You're just going to buy a business and give people a job.
Yeah, not that outrageous at all.
And then you're going to find it hard to delegate because no one can do it as well as you.
That's me to a T.
Literally.
What do I have now? Okay, this is also, we're definitely going to differ on this one. Would you rather have a peaceful existence where you never had to worry about the troubles of life, or live a more normal life full of risk and challenge?
Oh yeah, probably risk and challenge.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I just love a bit of boring. I love boring.
Yeah.
I love being boring. I love leading the boring.
What do you enjoy about being bored?
Oh, just the peace. Peace. See the first word in that? Would you rather have a peaceful existence? Yes. I want that one. I don't care what the second one is. I just want a peaceful existence. But to be fair, it goes on to say, or live a more normal life full of risks and challenge, which is like what everyone's life entails, really.
Yeah.
But like, wouldn't it be nice just to have an absolute blissful, peaceful? Now, it probably would be boring, never having to worry about the troubles of life. Like, what would life be then if you just coasted?
Yeah.
If you ever had to make a decision.
See, I'd like a bit of that as well. Like, I don't really like to stress about, like, leave all your troubles behind. Come on, get up, get happy. Break all your... I'm quite hoarse today. So I feel like that song really suits me. Lads, roaring.
Really?
Yeah. I've done a lot of talking this week, and there's a lot of, people that are a bit hard of hearing through a mask.
Yeah, and hair dryers and whatever other
everything,
other equipment,
all utensils. But yeah, I like the action-packed, high-risk life, but
Thought you would.
I also pack up my troubles and leave them there.
Yeah,
they don't weigh me down.
It's a bit of a. Just lots of thought, a lot more. Nearly at the end. Would you rather live in a future where people take everything too seriously, or a future where people don't take anything seriously at all? I think we'll be the same on this.
Anything serious at all?
Yeah, same.
Like imagine people. I feel like there's a lot of people.
I feel like we live in a world
where people
take everything too seriously.
Yeah.
Like it is like drastic opposite ends of the spectrum. Like where everyone takes everything too seriously, or where everyone takes nothing serious at all. So it would be very like, there is times when you're serious. Of course, there's times when we're all serious. But I do like, still it doesn't sway my decision. I still would like to live in a world where everyone takes nothing seriously.
Like, if everyone takes nothing seriously, you also would take nothing seriously, so it wouldn't bother you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It would be a nicer world to live in.
It wouldn't be that you would still be the same as you are now, and then have to
everyone
deal with
else would just be on the same wavelength.
Or would it?
What do you mean?
I think that would be awful.
What?
If you took things seriously and you liked the structure and things done the right way, and then no one cared, do you think that would be worse?
I feel like that's kind of
your life now.
No, our relationship.
Yeah, I feel like it is.
Like you take nothing seriously.
No.
And I would like I said, live in a world like that if that was the only two options. But you take nothing seriously, and I do like a little bit of structure and a little bit of seriousness every now and again.
You take life too serious.
No,
that's probably what. Yeah, I'd put you in the category of you take things too serious.
No, definitely not. Just
when it comes to me and you.
Just more so than you.
Yeah, which is probably
but
everyone.
if the only two choices were that, definitely.
Yeah.
No seriousness.
Give
because
us the easy life.
I feel like we do live in a world where
like
the majority of things are just too serious. Like, have a laugh.
Like these days,
fuck
people
up and have a laugh.
Yeah,
sorry.
Fuck up, you.
Fuck up, Buck, and have a laugh.
I feel like these days you can't sneeze in the media, and next thing there's like some sort of petition or march or
there's a lot.
You know,
it's a lot.
Have a drink.
Make
Make
some
some
friends
friends
with you.
Yeah.
Have a bit of make a podcast.
Honest to God, you could be better. You could be doing better things with your life.
Yeah, or worse.
I suppose.
Would you rather be? We're going to go opposite here as well, I think.
Right.
Would you rather be the centre of attention or go unnoticed?
Unnoticed.
Yeah, no, you're definitely centre of attention. And I'm the opposite. I'm unnoticed. I'm happy enough to be in the background.
Yeah,
you're naturally just
loud.
But that's a compliment. Like, no, not loud. You're not more natural. You're full of life, and like you would be the centre of attention. I'm like would love just to fucking dissolve
into the wall.
Dissolve into the background, not to be noticed.
I feel like anyone listening to this podcast would say that you talk more than me.
When I'm much better when I'm one-on-one with people.
You just come out of your shell when you're with me.
Yeah, no, I know I do. There is no shell. Like with any friend friends or group of friends, there's obviously not going to be a shell.
And I actually said this to a few people. I don't know if I said this on this podcast last week. Probably did, lads. I repeat myself a lot. But I
can't keep up.
People who say to me, "Oh my God, I'm loving the podcast. Like, you're gas." And I'm like, I genuinely forget other people listen to this.
I know, but that's why tonight even feels so much different because it is literally just us two in the room.
Tonight, baby,
I'm gonna get freaky with you. I do forget there's a camera as well, and I'm all dance moves. If anyone wants to see us live in studio, check out our YouTube channel. Yeah. Organised Chaos Pod, is that what it's called?
Organised Chaos with a Z pod.
Oh yes, Organised Chaos with a Z.
Yeah.
But no, I think I like to go unnoticed, but you're good in a group, you're good in one-on-one. I'm much better one-on-one. I like having a conversation.
Yeah.
I don't like big groups, and I think I have a bit of social anxiety.
I think you do.
I don't. I'm just happy to.
You don't like putting in too much work.
Do you know, like when people, I always notice it myself. You know, when you're going out to socialise, and you're going to the pub with maybe 6, 7 people or 4 or 5, it doesn't matter how many people. Like, I enjoy sitting in the pub sometimes just in silence, having a drink and just watching. People watching or listening to other people's conversations. Sometimes I don't want to talk.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm actually just recalling. Remember me and you went to New York?
Yeah.
Bick and Ev took New York. What year was that? That we finally got to go there.
That was 2016.
You should probably tell that story.
Now?
Yeah.
Go for it.
So the original.
You take it away because I can't.
Myself and the little woman, Bick Twar here beside me, we booked in 2009 to go to New York.
Yeah, because we were 18.
Yeah.
That's correct.
And like that, I was young, fruitful, enjoyed
Full of life.
I enjoyed a song and a dance. She enjoyed those things too. But this is where the story gets wild because I just make things up. This is where we all get lit, lads.
Like, we are on a time schedule. Let's go. No, we're not on a time schedule.
Go. So, we were coming up. We booked the out trip for March 6th. We were heading, weren't we? We were heading your birthday?
No, we were going April 6th.
Oh, we were going April 6th.
We were going April 6th because...
What bank holiday was it then?
It was Easter.
Okay. So it was around February. We were heading in the April, and I noticed that my passport was out of date. And at the time, in 2009, I'm not sure if all you folks remember, but there was a passport strike.
Yeah, and it was
a vicious passport strike, right?
Next year impossible to get a passport.
I sent away for my passport in the February, like as soon as I noticed. Because
you
can't
are a
fly.
sensible, responsible young adult.
Absolutely.
In the February. A lot was to change between February and April.
No, but the passport only expired, I think it was like the May or something. But because there's rules and regulations to fly to New York, your passport had to be valid 6 months from your date of return.
Yeah, something like that. Something crazy like that.
Some wild shit.
I don't think there was an ESTA back then. Now you can do it with an ESTA, even if it's gone out of date. So I was only checking. So my passport's out of date in January, and I'm off on a plane in less than 2 weeks.
Yeah,
so
that would be less. To America.
No. But I was like,
America's different than everywhere.
Yeah.
But anyway, sent away for the old passport in February, feeling confident I'd get it back, surely to God, because it used to be a 2-week wait, but they were estimating it doubled, but like obviously it tripled. So obviously coming up 2 weeks out from the holiday, I was getting a little bit worried, and I was like, ooh. So I started to ring about the passport. And I mean, this was all over the news about the passport strikes and the
trying to get through to somebody even, or trying to...
Yeah, and like I'd heard that people were saying that they had family bereavements abroad, and that's how they were getting their passports. And
you were going to say
I
died at one stage, weren't you?
Like I was dying everyone off. Like, I didn't mind
dying everyone off.
I was killing everyone off, dying everyone off, killing everyone off. But got through to people up there. No, you're going to have to come up and queue and see what you can do. Myself and herself were going on nights out and like
going straight to the passport office afterwards.
We were getting out of Swifts in Newbridge and getting onto the green bus, heading straight on up to the passport office.
Nagging.
Nagging in the bag. Yeah, a few pre-rolls. And we were heading up, queuing for the passports. No such luck, right? It was a week out and I was absolutely sweating. I was like, I'm after spending like easily 1,200 on the holiday. Oh yeah,
flights and accommodation and whatnot. I know back then, I know it was only 13 years ago, 12 years ago.
That was a lot.
Like 1,200 was. I even feel like with inflation.
We were 18 years of age.
That was still a lot of money.
This was my first big holiday.
First time to the States.
First time to America and whatever. My brother was over there. Couldn't wait to get to see him, Shawnee. But anyway, week out, started to panic. I was like, what am I going to do? Rang me dad, right? He's a bit of a Chuck Norris. Everyone knows Jerry Loftus, right? And I was like, what am I going to do? Do you know anyone in the passport office? He goes, leave it with me, right? So I knew a lad, right? And the lad says, listen, I'll get that passport summoned, don't you worry. It was about 3 days before we were supposed to fly out. Let's say we were supposed to fly out on the Monday, and I got the passport delivered on the Friday because it was summoned by someone fairly high up in some important places.
Yeah.
And I was absolutely winning. Felt like I won the lotto, right? I
cannot believe this. How did this even happen?
We went out the Saturday night. I think it might have been...
It was actually just a quick date correction. We were flying out the Tuesday morning.
All right.
Because we went out the Sunday of the bank holiday.
Yeah, I thought we were flying out that Monday.
No. Remember then we had the whole day Monday.
Right. Okay, well so I got the passport anyway on the Friday. Saturday night we went out. There's pictures of me with my passport because I was absolutely buzzing. Because I used to not get into places as well because I never had ID. I didn't have a guard ID back then.
Nor did I.
I used to bring my passport out for
ID. I
ID.
had my passport with me as well.
Yeah,
because I would have always had to carry ID when I was 18, 19.
Yeah, we always did.
I was just a little bit more.
But
oh God.
Yeah, so brought it out with me Saturday night, had a great night, got late, usual, arrived home, still with me.
Great.
Then we went out to, I think it was Molly's house.
It was.
At the Allen Cross, out to Baldig.
Yeah, and
we were absolutely litty to the tea.
Myself and yourself shared 3 bottles of Kokomo. It was one of them nights. It was the Sunday banker.
Yeah.
Kokomo for
Topping
all you
from Saturday.
unfortunate people that don't know what it is. It's like a cheap much
Malibu.
Nicer Malibu. We were drinking Malibu at the time for a good few years on then. And instead of getting a bottle each, what were we thinking? We got 3 bottles between us, so a bottle and a half each.
I remember in the bus. I don't
we
know
were
how
drinking
I
out of the
remember.
glass bottles.
We had poured a bit of orange juice into
in.
the glass bottle of
were
the Kokomo and we were sharing it.
Spitting and vomiting all over each other.
That is a disgrace. Shame on us.
Take me back though, what?
Take me back, what? Well, it's gas.
Go on, anyways,
I
go
remember
on.
that. Don't remember nothing else.
No.
So anyway, we went to Time Venue Nace, had the night of our lives, got a taxi home that night, grand, woke up the next morning, dying but loving life. And went to start packing.
That was it. I was at home as well.
Yeah.
I
No,
didn't
you
stay
were in my
yours.
house. You were in my house. I don't know whether you came over that morning, but you were
I
definitely
think
there.
I came back. I think I did stay in my house that night. But when everything kicked off, I went over to AVH. But because you got up the next morning dying. It was probably mid-afternoon and you started packing.
Started to pack,
I think I was actually on the phone to you the moment you realised that.
I remember
do you want
the
to give
bag.
the headline? You haven't even said what happened, Jack.
I remember the bag and all I had, and I was like, let's just pack the essentials, the passport, and I was like,
makeup, a few bits or whatever.
Got the bag from the night before, and Jesus, what was in it? Only nothing.
No fucking passport anyway.
Not
That's for sure.
Nothing.
So that's the short and tall of it, really.
So the passport was lost, right?
Life was over.
Life was over. I mean, this was the worst thing that could have ever happened to 18-year-old me. Like I was,
of course,
like,
it was.
Oh my
worst
God.
thing that would have happened anyway.
And like I felt worse because you would have had to go on your own. If Kira, fair play to her, stepped up and didn't she just had to pay to change the name or whatever. But I mean, look, high and low, couldn't find a passport. Remembered having it in the taxi vaguely, but rang the taxi man, wasn't there. He cleaned all the seats, blah blah blah.
Search high and
all
low.
that. So the short and tall of it is, I didn't get to go to New York
in 2009.
In 2009,
But we eventually got to go.
Listen, I was absolutely devastated. There's a better part of it, right?
Oh, shite.
So lost passport the night before I was supposed to fly. The day I was supposed to be coming home, my sister was in the Whitewater and some girl ran up to her and was like, "Here, sorry, I found your sister's passport in a taxi last weekend. Meant to give it back to you."
But you said something to me years later. No, when I say years later, well, actually, it's 12 years ago. So probably 5 or 6 years ago now. You said to me, it obviously, actually, you said it to me. You said it to me after we got to go eventually in 2016. It wasn't meant to be.
No, I would have got hit.
And you've slept. You've dealt with that now.
Yeah. I'm lying well with that.
Yeah.
I would have got hit by a big yellow taxi. That's all I kept thinking.
And I would have left you for dead.
Absolutely.
I would have been like, Lion King on Broadway.
Why were we starting to talk about New York though? We went there in 2012, did you say?
16.
2016.
15 or 16, I can't really remember. I'll tell you now why we were talking about it because something came up and
we watched 3 shows.
I honestly don't know how we got
I was going
to
to say, no, I remember. Because you were saying you love sitting in a bar and doing nothing more than just sitting and not talking.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, at the time, when we went to New York, I was heading to Dubai, like...
A couple of days later.
A week later. And I was thinking, jeez, I don't want to be drinking too much, I'm going to be eating too much. I have to put on a bikini next week and all, right? I remember you being like, come on, we'll go to this... karaoke bar, right?
I don't remember this.
Honest to God, you were like, yeah, we'll go to this karaoke bar. And I was like, only if you get up and sing. And you were like, yeah, 100%, I'll get up and sing. But remember you standing there, right? Handbag under the arm.
I do not remember this. Where did
I have a
go?
great memory. I'd be able to direct you to it if we were there. It was just off Times Square.
I
was
thought
kind
you
of
were
real
going to say
dingy, like. It was real dingy.
You were going to say, I remember I was just sitting in front of you and just talking, this blood started to trickle down my nose. Remember, it was like, remember that? It was like after the second day after we arrived. Because of the jet lag, I started getting nosebleeds.
Oh, I remember.
I thought you were going to say. But I don't remember. Did I sing karaoke?
No, you didn't, your bollocks. You lied to get me there. I was like, no, because we used to get up at like 7 a.m. and we'd be
full
all
day.
go.
That's what I love about New York. You're up and you're out.
And I just wanted to go to bed at 10 o'clock at night and you're like, no, let's go for a pint. You just wanted to go for a quiet pint.
I love squeezing every last minute of every single day when I'm on holidays.
And I was ready to hit that, hey. But anyway.
Yeah, because you'd be wrecked from the day.
We went there and you were just standing there actually. We couldn't get a seat. Handbag under the arm, handbag under one arm, pint in the other hand. And I just remember looking at you going, she's in her elo. Like you were in your element. Like,
I just love
just
taking
people
it all
watching.
In. Yeah, I love it.
Now in fairness, there was a few wild and out peeps there.
Coffee on the street in a park.
Yeah,
I love just, do you know what I love?
Quiet.
Silence, quiet.
You hate me then.
No, see, it's depending on what frame your mind you're in. Do you know
I've adapted to you.
Yeah. But no, that's gas. But we got there in the end.
We got there.
Right, I've one more just to wrap it up for myself then, and I'll give it over to you then.
Yeah.
It's a quick one. Would you rather spend a week with someone you really admire or spend a week with someone whose company you really enjoy? I don't really know, like, it's a bit of a silly, like, I think for me it would be, I'm trying to think of who I admire.
I love that you asked the question.
I know.
I just fucking answered straight away, like.
For me it would be somebody I really enjoy.
Somebody really enjoy the company.
Yeah. You know what to say, never meet your heroes, so why would you want
to? They do say that, but I'd like to meet them anyway. So I'd like to make my own judgment.
Who do you admire?
Why would I let society tell me I don't want to meet my heroes?
Yeah. Give me somebody
Who
you
do I
admire.
admire?
I couldn't think of anyone. It's terrible, isn't it?
No, I've said this before. I'd love a sit down chat with Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Do you admire him though? Or
Yeah,
are you just...
I really admire him. Like I admire like his career. I really enjoy like how
Fear Factor to
Fear
now.
Factor. Honest to God, like Fear Factor with that massive head of hair. Do you remember?
Yeah, he was
And
like Johnny Bravo.
Oh yeah, and like I obviously am really into the UFC. Like he's so into like.
But he's so much more than that as well.
Oh, he's so much
Isn't
more
he?
than that. Yeah. Like he's literally into everything. But like he is such a good commentator. Mm-hmm. He's such a good interviewer.
He's such a good...
he just really cares about what people are saying.
But also doesn't as well. He's the perfect mix.
Yes. He doesn't let it affect his own opinions or his own
he's
thinking.
Great opinions but like he's just very open and loves listening as well. As much as he talks, he listens more.
Yes.
God, that was so deep, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Me. I'm really getting good at this podcast and shit, haven't I?
Fuck me. Didn't think I'd get into it, but here we are.
No, honestly, every time we sit down, I'm like, I've nothing to say.
But who's like...
Who do I admire?
Yeah, who do you admire?
No, that's what I can't think of anyone.
Huh.
Like...
Here's me, huh? Are you messing?
No, like... I'm trying to think celebrity-wise.
Like, come here. What? We're on episode 9 now.
No, we're not. No, like, I don't admire him.
What?
I don't admire him.
You're
like,
obsessed with him.
Yeah, I love his music. Like, I'm talking about somebody you admire, like, for what they do and, you know,
What about Michelle Obama or something?
Yeah, like...
Or what about...
like, that's
Oprah?
Yeah, like, again, don't know enough about... Like, you know, I'm trying to think of somebody I actually know about and, like, I'm really like, oh, fair play to them. Like, I'd love to have a sit down with them. Like you, Joe Rogan. Something that's really interesting. I don't know, I suppose like, you know, Mother Teresa or something. Do you know what I mean?
Come here.
You know, Michelle Obama and all them.
Mother Teresa's well dead.
Yeah, she is. Like I'd love, do you know, like someone like, I don't know, Michael Collins. I know they're dead as well, like dead or alive.
What about Michael
like,
Jordan?
Again, like it's not like I admire him. Yeah, he's a great basketball player. But like it's not like I have a graw for, you know, Chicago Bulls. Bulls. That's it, I don't know their name. But like, yeah, someone like Michael Collins or something like that. Like that's somebody I admire. Like for all they did for.
Do you ever think? Now this is a bit wild, but
go on.
Do you ever think, like, you know, the stories you hear from Michael Collins? Do you think someone just met them up?
No, you're fucking joking me. Oh my god!
But like, you know, someone just wanted to start a good book, so they said they'd write about it.
No, he has like
statues, but you made them.
Relatives and all, still like, you know. Oh jeez.
I'd say they're having you on.
You're joking me, aren't you?
Do you think we're in the Truman Show?
Where? No, don't start that now. I won't sleep tonight. Come here, do you have any dis, that, these or those for me? Is that what they're called?
Dis, that, these or those.
Or anyway, should I jump up and check what time we're on? Because we could be on.
No, I know.
Do you know?
Yeah.
What time did we start at?
On the hour.
Did we?
Sure. He went off.
Ideal. That's lovely now. Go on.
No, and people do think you're the brains of this operation. You're not.
I'm the brains of everything else.
I have a few,
I'm
really...
the brains and brawn.
I have a few really interesting bits for you.
Doubt that. Or are these actually current affairs?
Nah. No.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask me questions.
Just interesting bits.
Right, go on. Hit me.
Yeah. Right. Love this.
Right.
The name of all the continents start with the same letter that they end with.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. So name them all.
7, isn't there? Well, now I'm thinking of it. No, they don't.
You see...
North America, South America.
But they're all America on the continent of America, are they?
No.
I know, this is a fun fact, lads. It has to be real.
No. You have Europe.
Europe is, yes. Asia.
You have Africa. You have Australia. You have... Antarctica.
Yeah.
And then
America.
There's 7. Not like North America and South America, 2 different continents? I don't know. Anyways, we will take it.
Yeah.
That's mad though. That is actually mad.
I thought about that. I was like, North America.
I think I had heard that before. I read that somewhere in some like Beano magazine or something.
Beano? I never heard of it. And I was I said Europe and I was mind blown.
I
didn't really go past that.
That's the first one you say.
Wow.
E&E, what?
Asia, what?
Any other fun bits?
Like
these.
Yeah. Right.
Where do you find this shit? Like I Google fun facts. Like I nothing.
I actually don't know where I came across this. On average, people fear spiders more than they fear death. And do you know what? When I read it, I said 100%.
No, I don't.
I'm not afraid to die.
I'm I don't want to. I would have a fear of death.
Would you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't want to die.
You'd be looking gorgeous in that casket though.
No. I'm pale enough as it is.
Come here, I'll give you a nice blowy. No, I'll do that winged liner.
Cut
crease.
With cut crease, with glitter.
With glitter.
Like, I don't like spiders, but I definitely wouldn't be more fearful of them than death.
No, but I'm so afraid of spiders and lizards, right?
Yeah.
That if I just say looked up now and there was a lizard on your wall.
Oh!
No, stop it.
I scared you.
Stop it. And I expected it as well.
I never scare anyone.
But I was putting myself in the scenario, right?
Yeah,
if I looked up and I seen a lizzie.
Yeah.
You'd
rather die.
That. Yeah, I get so full of fear that I'd rather death.
Can I tell you a quick story now? Because I know we have a few more bits, so I won't keep you long.
All right.
This brings me to my point in our past when we were flying home from Portugal once from a hen.
Did someone shout Lizzie?
No.
Oh.
We were on a flight home from Portugal, and
yeah.
I wouldn't be the biggest fan of flying.
Yeah.
But now, you've been obviously on a flight with me. A lot of people listening won't have been on a flight. I can, from my heart, I can honestly say I don't like flying, but I'm not dramatic. I'm not the worst. Like, I might get a little bit quiet at takeoff and landing. I might tense up a bit. I might
drink 40 naggins before I get in the flight.
I might ask, jeez, what was that? But I'm no way hooting and hollering, because like that, I hate fucking drawing attention, anything like that. So I tense up a bit. We were on the flight, you're beside me, and you're like, you're fucking ridiculous, blah, 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 all this. And when I eventually got off the flight and could gather my thoughts again, I was like, the neck. Because in the very same holiday, we're walking down the beach and you are nothing short of hopping on my back out of fear that you see a lizard. And I'm trying to explain to you, everyone has different fears. The way you feel about lizards might be the way. Now, I don't fear flying as much as you probably fear lizards, but it's just a prime example of...
No, but this is my, like, you know, like people have said that to me before. Because I'm very, I suppose, non-empathetic towards other people's feelings.
If it's not your fear, you're like, how could you be afraid of that? Which is understandable, but because whenever you think that, you just always have to remember lizards. Okay, no, you can be afraid of whatever you want.
I'm fairly fearless. Like, you know, I love an adrenaline rush and
for activity stuff.
Yeah, like I would never waste time worrying about silly things or whatever. But like, you know, to other people, like when I say,
I'd say
lizards,
95% lizards probably harmless.
Completely harmless.
You know,
but like that's what freaks me. They're not going to kill you. They're just going to fucking run all over you. Don't kill me, please. I don't want to fucking live with the memories of you.
You'd rather a venomous fucking lizard just to
like
take your life there and then.
100%. Like just 100%.
100%, really.
But like I don't know. But yeah.
Right, what else?
On average, people fear spiders more than they fear death. Probably because they never thought about death either. Who sits there thinking about death other than you?
Me all the time.
Like other than you. I know, I'd say there's a lot of people.
Funny mess.
Oh yeah. Could you tell me what's the amazing thing about the following sentence?
What's the amazing thing about the following sentence?
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
The quick
brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Say it really slow.
The quick brown fox. What are you laughing at?
Keep going.
What are you laughing at? The quick brown fox.
Slower on the jumps.
Jumps over the lazy dog. No idea what I have no idea what you're laughing at. Can I say it again?
Say it again and listen to yourself, yeah?
Does it sound like something it shouldn't?
Yeah.
The quick. Like, how can you get anything from the quick? You're snorting.
Sorry, just go again. Go again, sorry.
The quick brown fox. The quick brown fox. I don't get it. Maybe you should say it.
Keep going.
Okay. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
It has every letter of the alphabet in it.
Is that what you're laughing at?
Because you were saying it really slow.
No, you're actually bawling, crying.
And I could have had to go for about 20 minutes.
You're actually crying. Like there's tears rolling down your face.
I'm bawling because you...
Because I believe anything. No.
The quick.
Like the minute I said the quick, you were just gone.
And you're reading it like David Walliams or something.
I honestly,
The
and then I was trying to think, I was like, that
brown-
doesn't sound like dick. I thought it was something like fucking innuendo again, because that's exactly where you normally go. I was like,
And I knew
the
you.
quick.
I knew you'd think the worst as well.
Oh,
Every letter of the alphabet's in that sentence.
I don't fucking care now.
A to
The
Z.
good of it's gone out. The good of it's gone out of it now. Oh, you're balling.
Oh,
Did you get
I'm
yourself for a minute?
balling. No, I'm mad about that now. Really mad about that.
You have been crying. Welling up.
Oh God
Do you have another bit
Almighty!
for me?
Yeah. Well, I don't have much now. Just a small few more bits. One of the things we forgot to touch on last week was Ireland. One of the most likely to survive an apocalypse. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I seen something about it a couple of weeks ago.
What was?
Why?
I can't remember. There's certain facts and figures to do with the population that
And that we're an
would lead-
island and that we're not dense or something like that.
Yeah, it would lead
Like density-wise.
some sort of organisation into doing some sort of research. But it leads them to believe that we would be amongst one of the highest populations to survive some sort of apocalypse.
What did you say about it?
Oh yeah. I said the Irish ready to survive an apocalypse, and we had 3 days of snow, and there was lads with bulldozers absolutely baiting Lidl down
honest
to get a few
God.
fucking
We
slices of
survived
bread.
probably, and fucking Jobestown Little was absolutely gone after 3 days
Do
of
you remember
snow.
they had a forklift in getting the safe and all out of there?
Yeah. Like,
Started
honest
off
to
for a
God,
few loaves of bread, ended up vicious.
vicious. Like a felony. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. That was wild, wasn't it?
Do you know
Bring
what?
back the snow though. Me and you walked to work together a few times, remember?
I love that we had one day of work together.
That was the greatest day ever.
That was a great day. But they were simpler times.
They really
we
were.
got 4 days of snow, and it was like, do you know?
And we got we got like an extra day off or 2 days off, did we?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God, that was literally.
Yeah, it was bliss.
I mean,
I remember.
Sorry for the natural disasters, but like, love the time off
No,
work.
but you know what? It started off with snow.
Yeah.
Right. What year was that?
That was 2017. Yeah, I'm going to say 17.
Right. 2018. Then we had Ophelia.
Ophelia, another absolute gem. I know.
2019. What do we have? We had something in 2019.
Beast from the East.
Yeah,
No, that was the
no,
same year
no.
as Ophelia, wasn't it?
No, it was the year before.
I
Maybe 2019 was all right, was it?
think it was. Tipping about all right. And then sure, COVID came.
And then COVID in 2020. But like, I remember like seeing a Snapchat memory of my gorgeous little selfie of myself in a nightgown on the bed, being like what was I at? Like, obviously sent it to the honeybees. First ever snow day, and like delighted to have one day off. Like,
And then you
I had
ended up
fucking
having
5 months off of this
more,
fucking
did you?
pandemic. I had 3 months last year, 5 months this year.
How much did I get?
0.
Fucking day off.
Yeah, well, you're a fucking frontline worker.
Here we are. Someone has to feed them out to this country.
Someone has to feed them
Throw
out
them.
of this country.
Go on,
Someone had
anyways.
to keep me afloat.
You're all glassy.
Bicky! I had to get you back.
Fucking hell. No, that was worse than ever.
Was it?
Yeah,
was it
no.
bad? Was it just real off the cuff?
Yeah, you were mid-sentence. It wasn't like you didn't have that look that you've had the past twice when
I
you've
know,
tried
'cause
it.
I've been like that. Yeah.
Fuck me.
Do you get real sick when you get the fright?
Like that fucking shook the willies down me, honest to God.
Right, last few bits.
Go on.
Right. If you had to lick a vagina or an arsehole, which would you go for? I'm only messing. No, but I'm interested.
Fucking move on. You're disgusting.
Right. What's something you could eat every single day and not get tired of it?
This is a tough one. What is something...
Dick. Le sausage.
Le sausage. Chorizo. I know. Probably
Hot dogs.
something... I was going to say like...
Don't give me something fancy like.
No, like Coca-Cola Clippo or something like that.
Wait, you're not going to survive on that. Are you?
Oh, sorry, you can own... What? What's the question?
Well, I suppose it could be like something that you could survive on.
Oh
and
no, I
eat
thought it was
every
like
day.
something you had to eat every single day, but like amongst other things.
Yeah. Oh no. Just
Like, if
just
I had
the
to
one
pick
thing,
one
like you
thing-
could survive on only one food, like one type of food.
I'd
Like
probably just go pizza. Has everything. Has your carbs.
No.
Has your fruit and fruits.
basically has carbs and cheese. Like
your
what's
fruits and vegetables. Has your.
You're going to put it all on. You're going to put your protein
Wait,
on.
what would you? Cereal.
Cereal, yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
That's like you couldn't live on that forever though.
I practically do.
Like you wouldn't have at least pizza. You have your carbs. You have your fats from your cheese and your
Calcium.
pepperoni or whatever.
Yeah.
You have your fruits and vegetables. You have, obviously, if I'm getting pizza, I'm getting cheese sauce, or is it just pizza?
No, you can't have any sauces.
Oh, fuck.
I know you can have sauce because I
feel like if you had to live off one thing, like you could actually survive if you ate pizza every day. I don't think you'd survive. You just sugar alone.
I know.
You know, like at least I feel like pizza is a well-rounded meal.
I feel like if I didn't go for it,
and you eat a pizza and you're full. You literally have to eat once a day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Cereal, you're not gonna. Do you know what I mean? Just solely that. Let's try it.
Get off the
I
case.
eat pizza
for a month.
For a month, and
come here. How are your stinking knickers?
Wait, what?
Oh no, I was in stinking knickers. How was your socks? Are you still on them for a month?
Yeah, I've got them on. Yeah. How was your nicks?
Yeah, they were grand for the week.
Oh, you only had to do it for the week, did you?
Yeah.
Where are they? No, rotten. Stop. Would never ever.
Where are they?
No, but if I had to go back to
pillow?
that, I can't believe you'd leave nicks on for a week.
A week? I'd rather do something for a week than a month.
Not the nicks. I'd rather have the socks on for a month.
No, rotten.
Right, come on.
Right. If you had to watch one film on repeat every single day for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I'm not a film person.
But that's not the question.
I know. I don't know what film do I really, really like. Like I don't think I have a favourite film. I like something like what makes me laugh. Probably like I don't know, just something like Anchorman. It's being easy to watch. Like it's an irrelevant question for me. I'm not a film.
Like you
film
put it
person.
on the back and just sit.
So you can only,
Would you not do Harry Potter? Like
yeah, I was thinking that as well, but. You only watch one film for the rest of your life. I'm just not watching the film. I'd rather if you told me Potter. If you told me I could only watch one film for the rest of my life or not watch any more films ever again, I just not watch any more films.
Oh my god.
Do you know what I mean? What would you watch?
I used to do this a lot when I was younger.
Maybe The Lion King.
Yeah,
you sing along to it.
Yeah,
or maybe like a musical, like The Greatest Showman, or
yes.
like a good recent musical that we enjoy the songs from.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my
god. What's it called? A Star Is Born. I'd be I'm off the deep end. Like 100% Star Is Born. Like the soundtrack. That'd be the key. Picking a movie that has a banging soundtrack.
Yeah.
Because then at least you're getting the music element as well.
It brings me on to my next question though.
Yeah.
If you had to listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? This would be a hard one.
This would be very hard. Like it wouldn't be what you think it would be, like a Garth Brooks song or anything like that. I feel like it'd be something like The Piano Man from Billy Joel. Billy Joel, whatever you want to say. Like something really nice and easy to listen to.
Yeah.
You know?
Would you do Mozart or something?
No, I think I'd do like sing me a song, you're the piano man. Sing me a song.
Do you want to know what film I'd watch?
Oh no, yeah, what film? Go on.
You kept talking.
I was going to ask. I thought we were on songs. That was just me.
That was just you. I think back in the day I used to watch. Now I love Lord of the Rings, so I could possibly watch them every day. But in my teens, I definitely did 10 Things I Hate About You every day. And the other, so I used to watch that in the morning during the summer, and I used to watch the What a Boy in the evening.
Oh, great film.
Yeah.
Oh, like, Billy Madison.
That
was like one from my childhood. Billy Madison.
But like
a lot of Adam Sandler ones,
I could
actually.
definitely watch 10 Things I Hate About You. And
who's in that?
Heath Ledger, R.I.P.
Oh
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen
and
it. I haven't seen a lot of
movies,
very standard, like basic ass movies that are like classics. I haven't seen a lot of them because like that. Good. I don't think I have a low attention span, but I think I have a low attention span.
No,
like so that's why I don't enjoy movies. Like I don't like series that go on over 40 minutes. Like even 30 minutes is a stretch for me.
It's a stretch for you.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and if I had to listen to one song every day, we're just going to leave it on this note.
Yeah.
It's Ryan Mac, I'm Broke. Because I'm broke. Please stream on all platforms.
And make me rich.
Make me rich, bitch. Listen, that's number 9 on our own.
Ideal.
Number 9, loved it. Feel like we don't need Mr. Producer in our lives anymore.
He is done.
Feel like it's me and you sailing into the sunset.
And next week will be episode 10.
Oh,
we'll have to plan something. We won't. We'll say we will, but we definitely won't.
Leave it with me.
Okay.
Good night and God bless.
Night night.
Bye. Bye. I already have something planned for 10.
Do you?
Yeah. It's a monumental one, Bicky. Yeah, I'm very good at timings now, am I?
I don't know if this is stopped. I don't think it is.
Give him a nod there. Just in case it's just taking up too much space or whatever. Password.
Alright, cool man. Yeah, cool.
It's just I pressed the space bar, but your password, so I don't know if the sound's cut out.